Hi, welcome back to Amazon Rufus. I'm Peter. So today's question, why does making your listing better sometimes make your Rufus visibility worse? Let's get into it. You spent weeks rewriting your listing, cleaner copy, more natural language, better use case coverage. You followed every piece of Rufus optimization advice you could find, and your organic traffic dropped 47%, not a small dip, nearly half your sessions gone, and your conversion rate on what remained actually went up. That is the Rufus paradox, and it's one of the most disorienting things that can happen to an established seller, because every metric is telling you something different. Here's what's actually happening. Amazon doesn't have one search engine, it has two, and they are increasingly in conflict. You have A9, the traditional keyword matching algorithm. It operates on a relevance frequency model. Like, it looks at whether your listing contains the exact terms a shopper typed, how often those terms appear, how prominently they're placed, and what your conversion history looks like for those queries. Pattern matching, literal, structured. Then you have Rufus, which runs on semantic similarity. Rufus extracts noun phrases from a query, maps them to vector embeddings, and computes similarity scores across your catalog data, reviews, and web sources. It's asking, does the meaning of this product align with the meaning of this query, not whether the exact words match. Those are genuinely different questions, and a single piece of copy can't perfectly answer both at the same time. When you optimize a listing for Rufus, use MyDAOs using natural language, writing for context and intent, describing use cases conversationally, you are almost certainly reducing your A9 relevance for the same keywords. You're shifting the signal. A 9 was reading stainless steel travel mug, 20 ounces, double wall insulated leak proof in your title, and matching it against those exact searches. When you rewrite that to the travel mug that keeps your coffee hot through your entire morning commute, you may have told Rufus exactly what it wants to hear, and told A9 to rank you for entirely different queries than the ones driving your historical traffic. Rufus visibility goes up, traditional search rank drops, traffic and conversion move in opposite directions. Here's the mechanism that catches sellers most off guard. When your listing doesn't proactively answer a buyer's question, Rufus goes looking in your reviews and Q&A section. That sounds fine until you realize it's searching all your reviews, including the ones where customers complained about exactly what the buyer just asked about. And this is review weaponization. It's a direct consequence of removing technical specs in favor of lifestyle copy. That old keyword stuffed bullet that said stainless steel 18/8 grade compatible with Nespresso original line pods was doing two jobs simultaneously, indexing for A9 and answering the compatibility question before Rufus needed to find it in a 2-star review from 2022. The sellers who've seen the biggest Rufus-related traffic problems share one pattern. They rewrote for AI and removed the specificity that was protecting them in both systems at the same time. The misunderstanding most sellers have is treating Rufus as an extension of A9. They read that Rufus uses listing copy and conclude it's basically a smarter keyword system. It's not. A 9 asks, does this listing contain the right words? Rufus asks, does this product address the right need? You can write copy that answers one question well and actively confuses the other. Most sellers see the traffic drop and assume the Rufus optimization failed. They revert. They never understand why their conversion rate got worse when they fix things. And so here's what you can actually test. Before touching any copy, run a baseline audit. Pull your top 20 search terms by click share from brand analytics. These are the queries A9 is currently ranking you for. Then manually test each one in Rufus, not the search bar, the Rufus chat interface. Ask, what's a good product type for use case? And see if your ASIN appears. Map the gap. You'll find queries where A9 ranks you well, but Rufus ignores you. You'll find the inverse too. That gap tells you where your optimization energy should go, and more importantly, which copy you should leave alone. The safest approach for established ASINs is to layer Rufus context into your A plus content product description and Q and A responses rather than rewriting titles and bullets. Your title and bullets are doing the heavy lifting for A9. Your description, A+, and review ecosystem are what Rufus reads for context. Give each system what it needs. Gotta make them compete against each other in the same 200 characters. Your listing isn't broken if this happens. The platform just has two systems running on different models, pulling in different directions. Understanding both is the only way to navigate them without sacrificing one for the other. This episode is brought to you by Atomic, growth-oriented Amazon services for sellers who've outgrown generic agencies.